Have you ever had this exact moment? You've searched online, you've read the reviews, you've bought them the plushiest, most comfortable, 5-star cat bed that money can buy. And you've created all these cozy corners and perfect little napping spots just for them. So why? Curious, why do they end up right here on your pillow every single night? You might think it's just for warmth, or because your bed is a soft place to land, and while you're not wrong, that's barely scratching the surface of the story. The truth is, your cat choosing to sleep in your bed is one of the most profound, complex, and significant messages they can possibly send you. It's a statement written in a secret language of trust, instinct, and biology. But maybe you're on the other side of this. What if your cat never sleeps with you, preferring a windowsill or a cardboard box instead? Don't worry. We have an answer for that too, and it's just as important. Today, we are going to pull back the curtain. We're not just listing reasons, we are decoding the 5 secret messages your cat is sending when they claim your bed as their own. And you are definitely going to want to stick around for number 1, because it will fundamentally change how you see the bond you share with your cat forever. Let's begin the decoding. Secret message number 5, the ultimate surrender. To understand this first message, you have to remember a fundamental truth about every single cat, from the fiercest lion to the fluffiest Persian. They are both predator and prey. Even though they are masters of the hunt in your living room, they are hardwired with the instinct that something bigger could always be hunting them. And when is an animal at its most vulnerable? When it's asleep. Sleep is a state of total defenselessness. A cat's senses are dulled, their reaction time is slowed, and they are completely exposed. This is why you'll often find stray or less confident cats seeking out hidden, enclosed spaces to rest. Under a bush, inside a box, deep in a closet. These places provide cover and security from unseen threats. So, when your cat chooses to sleep out in the open, on your bed, next to the largest creature in the house, it's an act of profound trust. But it's more than that. It's an act of active surrender. They aren't just getting cozy, they are consciously placing their life and their safety into your hands. By sleeping next to you, they are saying with absolute sincerity, I am at my most vulnerable right now. And I trust you, my giant, unpredictable companion, to be my ultimate guardian. I will let my guard down because I know you will keep watch over me. Next time you see your cat passed out on your duvet, remember that. It's not just a nap. It is the feline equivalent of a sworn oath of fealty. It is the ultimate sign of their faith in you. Secret message number 4, the living rate. All right. Let's move from the emotional to the purely scientific, because this next message is all about thermodynamics. Your cat is, for all intents and purposes, a furry, purring, heat-seeking missile. And you are their favorite target. Here's why. A cat's average body temperature is approximately 100.5 degrees Fahrenheit, or 38.6 degrees Celsius. That's noticeably higher than our average of 98.6 Fahrenheit. Because their baseline is warmer, they are much more sensitive to the cold and lose heat more quickly. To stay comfortable and conserve precious energy, they are instinctually, powerfully driven to find external heat sources. According to scientific studies, most cats have a strong preference for sleeping on surfaces that are at least 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius, if not warmer. Now, think about your bed. Over the course of a night, your body, which is essentially a large, self-regulating furnace, turns your mattress and blankets into the perfect warm haven. For your cat, snuggling up next to you is like plugging themselves into a perfectly calibrated organic heating pad. They are absorbing the heat that you constantly emit, allowing them to maintain their higher body temperature without burning their own calories. It's a basic, primal cat instinct. In the wild, cats in a colony will huddle together for this very reason, sharing body heat is a survival strategy. So, especially during the colder winter months, if your cat seems extra snuggly, you can be sure they're sending you this message, loud and clear. You are my personal, living, breathing radiator, and I appreciate your service. Ha! If you ever wanted to encourage them to sleep in a different spot, a heated cat pad or blanket would be speaking their language. They will absolutely love it. Secret message number 3, the scent soaker. This next message is where things get a little personal. It's about territory, ownership, and smell. And I have to break some news to you that might be hard to hear. When your cat sleeps in your bed, they don't think of it as your bed at all. In their mind, it's their bed, and they are just very, very generously allowing you to share it with them. Here's how it works. From the time they are tiny kittens, cats learn to understand and navigate the world through scent. When they rub their cheeks and body against furniture or weave between your legs, it's not just a sign of affection. They are actively depositing their unique pheromones from scent glands located on their face, paws, and tail. They are marking their territory. They are creating a map of their world that says, this is safe, this is familiar, this belongs to me. Now, consider your bed. Of all the places in your home, your bed is the one that smells most intensely and consistently of you. You spend 8 hours a night there, leaving behind your own unique scent signature. To your cat, you are their most important resource. You are the provider of food, safety, and affection. Your scent, therefore, is the ultimate signal of security and home. So when your cat chooses to sleep in your bed, they are performing a critical ritual. They are combining their scent with yours. They are rubbing all over the sheets, kneading the blankets, and sleeping right on top of you to create a powerful, commingled group scent. This isn't just about marking territory against other animals. It's about creating a tribal identity. It's their way of saying, we are a colony, we are a family. This space and this human are integral parts of my domain. They are claiming you in the most affectionate way possible as their own. It is the highest compliment a territorial animal can give. If you're starting to see your cat's bedtime routine in a whole new, fascinating light, do us a huge favor and tap that like button. It really helps our channel decode more of these feline mysteries for you. Now let's get even more specific, because it's not just that they sleep with you that matters. Bonus decoder, the where matters. The message your cat sends can become even more detailed depending on where on the bed they choose to sleep. Their position is like a footnote that adds extra context to their statement of love and trust. Let's start at the bottom. If your cat sleeps at your feet, they are sending a message of balanced connection. They want the warmth and security of being near you, but they also value their independence. This position gives them a quick and easy escape route. If they get startled or simply decide they want to leave, they can jump off the bed without having to navigate past you. This is often a preferred spot for newer cats or those who are a bit more nervous or skittish. It says, I trust you and want to be with you, but I also need to know I have my space. Now let's move to the top. If your cat sleeps near or on your head, wedged against the pillow, this is a sign of deep intimacy and affection. Think about it. This spot is warm from your body heat. It's protected by the headboard and it's far away from your tossing and turning legs. But more importantly, it's the center of your scent and your breathing. They are choosing to be in your most personal space. This is a very common spot for cats who are extremely bonded with their human. It's a message that says, I am completely comfortable with you, and I want to be as close to your presence as possible. And finally, the ultimate position. If your cat sleeps directly on your chest, this is peak trust. In this position, they would feel incredibly vulnerable if they didn't have absolute faith in you. But the rewards for them are immense. They can feel the steady rhythmic rise and fall of your breath. They can hear the soft, muffled thump of your heartbeat. For a cat, these sounds are profoundly calming and reassuring, possibly reminiscent of snuggling with their mother and littermates as a kitten. Research indicates that cats who do this are often more adaptable and feel incredibly secure in their homes. It is a message of complete and total surrender. Your very life force soothes me. I feel safest right here. Secret message number 2. The affection ambush. Cats are not just creatures of instinct. They are incredibly intelligent and observant. They are masters of learning cause and effect, especially when the effect is getting exactly what they want. And this brings us to our next message, which is all about a cleverly planned affection ambush. Think about your daily routine. You're busy. You're working, cooking, cleaning, running errands. Your attention is often divided. But your cat has observed that there is one time of day when you are a completely captive audience, when you are in bed. When you're lying down for the night, you aren't typing on a computer. You aren't walking around the house. You aren't distracted by the television. You are still, you are quiet, and your hands are conveniently free. Your cat has learned that this is the absolute prime time to solicit affection. This is when they can climb onto your chest, start their engine with a rumbling purr, and look at you with those big eyes, virtually guaranteeing a positive interaction. They know that a gentle headbutt or a soft knead on the blanket is almost certain to be rewarded with pets, scritches, and soft words. By choosing this time and this place to be affectionate, your cat isn't just being cute. They are executing a brilliant strategy to get your undivided attention. The message is a beautiful combination of love and logic. It's their way of saying, I know that right now your attention is all mine, and I am going to take this perfect opportunity to show my love because I know you will show it right back. Secret message number 1. The Guardian's Post. We've arrived at the final and most profound secret message. It ties together everything we've talked about: security, warmth, territory, and love, but elevates it to a whole new level. To fully understand it, we have to look back at your cat's evolutionary history. Cats are crepuscular animals, meaning they are most active at the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. This is because, for millions of years, they evolved as low-light predators. Their incredible eyesight, thanks to a reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum, the thing that makes their eyes glow in the dark, is perfectly adapted for hunting when their prey is most active. To conserve energy for these crucial hunting periods, they sleep for long stretches, often between 13 to 17 hours a day. In their ancestral, pre-domesticated state, cats would have lived in social groups or colonies. And in these colonies, sleeping was a communal activity. They would huddle together, not just for warmth, but for mutual protection. One cat's doze would be covered by another cat's watchfulness. It was a pact. When your domestic cat sleeps with you, they are tapping directly into this ancient, hardwired social behavior. They are not just seeing you as a source of safety, they see you as a member of their colony, a member of their pride. You aren't just their protector, you are their family, and the bond is a two-way street. This is why this bond can feel so incredibly deep and almost intuitive. This is the healing connection. Many people report that their feline companions seem to have an uncanny sense for when they're not feeling well, either physically or emotionally. As one cat companion shared, "My cat sleeps with me to help me heal. She senses when I am going through health issues, and she's very protective of me." Another touching story comes from someone recovering from surgery. "I miss my cat. She slept with me every night, especially when I was post-op. She'd stay close wherever I'd go until I healed." This isn't just anecdotal. The frequency and vibrations of a cat's purr have been studied for their potential therapeutic effects, promoting calmness and even healing. When your cat lies on you and purrs, they are offering you a gift. So the number one message, the ultimate reason your cat chooses your bed is this: they are taking their post as your guardian just as they trust you to be theirs. It is a profound declaration that says, I protect you, and you protect me. We are in this together. We are family. So the next time your cat hops onto your bed, choosing it over any other spot in the house, remember that it's a compliment of the absolute highest order. See it for what it truly is, a complex and beautiful message of trust, of love, and a declaration that you are the safe, warm, and beloved center of their entire world. But what if your cat never sleeps on your bed? What message are they sending? It's so important to remember that they are not sending a message of rejection. Every single cat is an individual with a unique history and personality. For some, especially those who were rescued from difficult situations, building that level of profound trust can take months or even years. As one person shared about their rescued cat, "I have had my cat for 4 years. It took over 2 years for her to stop hissing at me. I know she loves and trusts me and will sleep with me, but other than a bit of petting, no touching." That trust is built on their own terms, at their own pace. The fact that a formerly traumatized cat chooses to even be in the same room is a monumental victory of love over fear. For other cats, it's simply a matter of preference. They might find your tossing and turning disruptive, or they might genuinely prefer the cool, smooth surface of a windowsill or the secure, fortress-like walls of a cardboard box. It's never personal. It's just them being them. The greatest gift you can give them is the freedom to choose by providing multiple safe, comfortable spots and honoring where they feel most secure. Whether your cat sleeps on your chest, at your feet, or watches you lovingly from across the room, their choice is a chapter in the unique story of your bond. We want to hear from everyone. Every story is valid and beautiful. So tell us in the comments, where does your cat sleep? On your bed? Or have they claimed their own special spot somewhere else in the house? We read everyone. For more videos that help you understand the amazing and mysterious world of cats, be sure to subscribe to Why Cats Do That and ring that notification bell. Now go find your furry companion, wherever they may be napping, and give them a well-deserved, gentle, slow blink from all of us. See you next time.